Triple organ transplant recipient gives birth in what doctors have called a world first. A woman who underwent a triple organ transplant in 2005 and was told her desire to have a child was ridiculous has defied the odds and given birth. Lucinda Simpson, from Tamborine Mountain in southeast Queensland, is the first woman to ever give birth after having a heart, double lung and liver transplant. In what doctors have called a world first, the 37-year-old became pregnant in October and delivered her son, Angus Campbell Simpson, via emergency cesarean section just 6 months later, the Courier Mail reported. More than a decade prior, M. Simpson, who suffered with cystic fibrosis for many years, gave up her healthy heart to someone in desperate need of it so she could receive a deceased donor's heart, lungs and liver in what is known as a domino transplant. At just 24 years of age, her condition had deteriorated so much that she was in desperate need of new lungs to survive. Due to taking heavy medication throughout her illness, she was also in dire need of a liver. She was told that the surgery would be made easier if all of the organs were transplanted together in one block. M. Simpson is just one of 4 people, all living in Queensland, who are successful living heart donors. All 4 people were involved in domino transplants, where their hearts were gifted to others while they were also receiving organ donations. She is one of 7 Australians who have had a triple organ transplant. Doctors said they have not seen any other cases where a woman has successfully given birth following a heart, double lung and liver transplant. Despite being born extremely premature, Damon Simpson, Angus' father, said he had inherited his mother's strength. It's a moment the 37-year-old thought would never come, but after years of being told she would never be able to have a child, Mr. and M. Simpson welcomed their miracle baby, Angus, on April 18 this year. He was born 12 weeks early and weighed just 832 grams, but the strong boy is doing well. Mr. Simpson was by his wife's side, holding her hand as she gave birth to their son, and cutting the umbilical cord once he was out. Angus was held in the neonatal intensive care unit for 24 hours before M. Simpson could see him, and 11 days before she could hold him for the first time. "I just cried," she said. "I was so happy to have him, but at the same time, you don't want him to be in a little glass box. You just want to love him and touch him and hold him. All I could do was put my hands on him firmly and that's it." M. Simpson's obstetrician Dr. Lee Minuzzo said that she loved helping the couple become parents, and aimed to make the high-risk procedure less complicated, so that Mrs. Simpson could enjoy the journey of being pregnant. Lucinda is a woman, who because of her illness, would have struggled to have a baby 15 to 20 years ago, and now she has a child in her arms. Sensational.